In the heart of South Asia, a silent war is being waged. A war fought not on open battlefields but in the shadows, in hushed whispers and coded messages. This is the world of espionage. Here, two powerful intelligence agencies, India's Research and Analysis Wing, RAW, and Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence, ISI, are locked in a perpetual struggle for dominance. RAW, India's external intelligence agency, born in the aftermath of intelligence failures leading to the 1962 Sino-Indian War, operates with a veil of secrecy. On the other side of the border, Pakistan's ISI, a formidable force with deep roots in the military establishment, plays a similar, yet adversarial role. The stakes are high, the players determined, and the consequences potentially devastating. Nepal and Bangladesh, two small nations nestled in the shadow of giants, find themselves caught in the crosshairs of the RAW-ISI rivalry. Their geopolitical significance cannot be overstated. Nepal, a mountainous buffer state between India and China, holds immense strategic value. The ISI, recognizing Nepal's strategic importance, has long sought to establish a foothold. Bangladesh, sharing a long and porous border with India, presents a different set of challenges. The rise of Islamic extremism in the region, coupled with Bangladesh's economic vulnerability, has created fertile ground for ISI operations. RAW, acutely aware of the ISI's nefarious designs, has been tasked with a critical mission to monitor, disrupt, and neutralize ISI activities in these vulnerable nations. Their success or failure will have profound implications for regional peace and security. The world of espionage is a shadowy one, shrouded in secrecy and cloaked in deception. It is here, in this clandestine realm, that RAW operates, deploying a network of agents, informants, and sophisticated surveillance techniques to keep a watchful eye on ISI activities. RAW's operatives work tirelessly, often undercover, cultivating contacts, gathering information, and building a comprehensive picture of the ISI's movements. One of RAW's primary objectives is to infiltrate ISI networks operating in Nepal and Bangladesh. This is a dangerous game, requiring nerves of steel and an unflinching resolve. RAW agents posing as businessmen, journalists, or even aid workers embed themselves in the local population, slowly gaining the trust of their targets. Their mission is to gather intel, to uncover the ISI's plans, and to neutralize any threats they may pose. Section 4. Whispers in the Wind, Unmasking ISI's Agenda. The ISI's agenda in Nepal and Bangladesh is multifaceted and insidious. They seek to exploit existing tensions, inflame religious and ethnic divides, and undermine India's influence. In Nepal, the ISI has been known to support and arm anti-India insurgent groups, providing them with safe havens, training, and logistical support. They exploit the porous border between Nepal and India to smuggle weapons, counterfeit currency, and narcotics, fueling unrest and undermining the Indian economy. The ISI has been linked to Islamic extremist groups operating in Bangladesh, providing them with funding, training, and logistical support. RAW's intelligence-gathering efforts have exposed a number of ISI plots in both Nepal and Bangladesh. However, the threat remains real, and the battle for influence continues unabated. Section 5. A Delicate Dance, RAW's Countermeasures. Countering the ISI's clandestine activities requires a delicate touch. Overt action could spark a diplomatic crisis, further destabilizing the region and playing into the ISI's hands. RAW, therefore, relies on a combination of covert operations, intelligence sharing with friendly nations, and diplomatic pressure to neutralize the ISI threat. One of RAW's key strategies is to cultivate relationships with key political figures, security officials, and influential individuals in Nepal and Bangladesh. These relationships provide RAW with valuable insights into the ISI's activities and allow them to exert pressure on governments to crack down on ISI networks. Public diplomacy also plays a crucial role in RAW's counter-ISI strategy. Section 6. The High Stakes of Vigilance. The silent struggle between RAW and the ISI in Nepal and Bangladesh is a high-stakes game with far-reaching consequences. The outcome of this shadow war will have a profound impact on the future of South Asia. RAW's vigilance is crucial in preventing these nations from becoming safe havens for terrorists and criminals. By disrupting ISI plots, RAW is not only protecting India's interests but also safeguarding the stability and security of the entire region. The future of peace and stability in South Asia depends on RAW's continued success in this high-stakes game of espionage. Their vigilance is the thin line that separates order from chaos, and their sacrifices often go unnoticed, their victories unsung.